In the extractive sector, social conflicts stem from accumulated tensions, misaligned interests, and weak stakeholder engagement. The social license to operate, SLO, is therefore essential for long-term project viability, helping measure social risk, anticipate conflict, and ensure sustainable operations. The social license to operate is the most critical intangible asset for any project. The SLO is the level of the acceptance or approval of communities and stakeholders toward a project. It's not just a document but a dynamic relationship with communities. How can we measure and manage something so complex? The ASEC model offers a comprehensive overview by breaking down social dynamics into 8 measurable elements. Each element serves as a key lever for diagnosing the state of the SLO and designing effective interventions. The first element of the ASEC model is the project itself. It defines the project's objectives and the specific components that generate or resolve conflict, establishing the context for analysis. This element is descriptive and has no numerical value. The second element identifies the company and maps the positions and interests of government actors, ranging from support to opposition. Local government has a value of 1, regional government has a value of 2, and national government has a value of 3. The third element focuses on communities, mapping their positions and interests on a scale from -3 to +3. It considers proximity and acceptance. Communities within the area of influence that oppose the company receive -1, while those farther away receive -3, reflecting escalation from local to territorial conflicto. The fourth element, D-stakeholders' activities, is crucial in building or destroying trust within the community. First, failed or illegal activities, which has a value of 0. Second, corrective activities, which has a value of 1. The aggressor accepts responsibility and takes necessary steps to correct its actions. Third, preventive activities, which has a value of 2. Last, proactive activities, which has a value of 3. The fifth element assesses the global resources of stakeholder groups, which are crucial because they can be used to promote development or wasted during conflict. For example, water or land. To calculate the level of SLO of this element, we need to answer 2 questions. What stage of the conflict is being evaluated? And how many stakeholder groups are involved in the conflict? The score for this element ranges from -3 to +3. The sixth element, F dialogue mechanisms, is analyzed for the existence and quality of communication channels. This element has 4 levels. First, no dialogue, which has a value of 0. Second, legalistic dialogue, which has a value of 1 and occurs only in response to a legal consultation. Third, dialogue table or grievance mechanism, which has a value of 2, and aimed at reaching specific agreements, and resolving complaints. Last, development table, which has a value of 3. The seventh element, G community involvement, measures the level of community participation in project management, which is key to building ownership and sustainability. These are the 4 types of involvement. First, company managed without community participation, which has a value of 0. Second, company managed with community participation, which has a value of 1. Third, county management, which has a value of 2. Last, community managed, which has a value of 3. Let's move to the final element, benefits and harms. Benefits are positive, occurring when the community gains from the company. Harms are negative, such as environmental damage or inadequate social investment, leaving the community feeling unsupported. Communities within the area of influence are assigned a value of 1, nearby communities a value of 2, and those in the operational area or territory a value of 3, depending on whether they experience benefits or harms. The final SLO score is calculated by averaging elements B to H, projecting the project on a spectrum from conflict to resolution. This provides a clear metric for strategic decision-making. The worst-case scenario gives a social license to operate of -9, while the best-case scenario reaches +18. Now ask yourself, where do you stand? What is your social license to operate? To secure long-term value and protect corporate reputation, measurement is not optional, it's essential. The ASEC model delivers the clear, defensible social risk score that boards and executives demand. Take action today. Visit www.arcabiz.net or contact us via WhatsApp.